Hi Sagittarius, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have another great tarot reading for you guys. We hope you're having a great day. Yeah, let's see what we have, and take what fits and leave the rest out. And we're going to start with an oracle spread like we always do. And we have calmness, the inner divine is the witness of all. Yeah, that's totally true, right? Your cells are hearing you when you say negative things about yourself or about other people, and it's also hearing you if you are acting with love, self-love, and and things like that, and if you're positive versus negative, right? So when you're, whatever state you choose is likely the outcome of your physical health. That's how it works, right? Yeah. And so we have the inner divine is the witness of all, remaining still and quiet, even during intense turbulence. All right, so you could be asked to remain calm, Sagittarius. You could. So take a deep breath and then say, quiet my mind, dear Lord. May your peaceful calm take over. All right, so we're talking about the divine here, and let's see what else we have. That is God. God is the divine. Yeah, it is nature, this beautiful universe, the spirit in us, etc., etc. So let's see what else we have. And we have trust. So you're supposed to be calm and trust in something, Sagittarius. Maybe somebody thinks or feels you're going to I don't know, flip a nut here, right? I'm not sure. It could be. When love is invited to take over, right actions arise at the right time. Allow me, divine, dear divine, to wait patiently until the timing is right. Let me rest in the unknown until a clear path is shown. Very cool. All right, let's see what else we have. Oh, we'll take both. And we have the Lovers. We also have the Knight of Wands, and that is about enthusiasm, this young woman. And the Lovers are getting married here, Sagittarius. So, yeah, they are. And, yep, they're both, he's dressed really fine, and so is she. This is the Six of Hearts. And we have the Hermit, not the Hermit, that is, these don't really read in the reverse, but they have a message in the reverse. They have a nuanced message. And these people, I feel like they call that pastime, but this is the Six of Pentacles, and they're sharing. Like they're walking together and they're very happy. Six of Diamonds, really. And sharing, yeah, generosity goes both ways. Some give and take promotes harmony in any good relationship. Promotes harmony in any relationship, period, right? So, but there's a theme here that you're supposed to trust and remain calm. I don't know if somebody might be telling you something here that, that you might maybe get upset about, or this could be vice versa. It could always be vice versa. And in the next reading, I will have in the extended for the members, right? I'll have your person's cards out, your person's energy, their reading. Let's get one more card and see what we have. And we're going to use an astrology card for the fun of it here. And we have the conjunction, best one of all, integration, synergy, and unity. So, we're talking about sharing over here. The conjunction is, it really is about sharing, because when we have a conjunction in a natal chart or in a astrological chart on the zodiacal wheel in astrology, we have two planets or more working together. Yeah, conjunction. They are conjoining, right? Yeah. And let's see what else we have. And we have the waning crescent moon. Yesterday was the new moon in Virgo, and that is a solar eclipse, which is way stronger, like it is like a new moon on steroids, right? It's about something new. And here, and decluttering. Virgo's like letting go of things that don't work. Virgo wants efficiency, yeah. And it's about service. And so here we have, and it's also about health. Virgo and Pisces both, and we are dealing with the Virgo Piscean axis right now, because we already had the full moon in Pisces just a couple weeks ago, right? And they can last up to a year and a half. So what we have here is surrender, restoration, and trust. And over here it says to trust. You're supposed to surrender. Be calm, Sagittarius. Yeah. If you guys want to get a psychic reading with me or a tarot reading, You sure may. And I always check for accuracies. And they are, yes. And you call the formatting however you would like it, a one-on-one with me or a video or both. And Mystic Sense has a free 5-minute psychic reading. And I'm also a life coach. Yes, you can get a past life reading with me as well. Those are super empowering. Those, that is spiritual life coaching. The past life readings, yeah, that's what it really amounts to. But it's yours, right? You're the one who chooses it, and you're the one who, you do it all. I just guide you into a relaxation. It's very mystical. It's very cool. It's very empowering. So check out the description box if you would like to, get a reading with me, right? Yeah, everything's there. So the bottom of the deck is Temperance, and we have like sharing here and trust and calmness, and this is healing right here. It's also somebody who has kind of learned self-mastery, yeah, and living basically with kind of a balanced approach, right? Like this calmness card. Like, why should I overreact to things when they're already there? And so I can, it's not what happens to us, it's what we choose, how we choose to respond. That is the important part. 8 of Cups, King of Pentacles, King of Wands, 9 of Cups, the Magician, the Moon, the Hanged Man reversed, the Sun. We're going to cover up the little boy, even though, who knows, right? That's okay. Not supposed to have any naked people here. He's on his horse. Horses have to do with freedom and independence, journeys. And the Sun is about somebody seeing what they really want in this reading, right? We have the Lovers. They're getting married over here. So let's see what else we have. And the Queen of Swords and the 10 of Wands. So there was something heavy and burdening here. It might have to do with trust, possibly. Somebody didn't trust, or they need to. And when we say trust, we don't always mean trust your boyfriend, trust your ex. We can talk about trusting in the divine. Yeah, it's the most important trust. Yeah, that's very interesting, right? Because once you really trust in the divine, you let go of all your issues. You let go of all your doubts and fears. So now, so much more important than trusting somebody else. Yeah, it is. You're trusting your soul, basically, to let go and go with the universe, go with God, go with spirit, however you like to articulate it. Yeah. So in the reading here, we have somebody who walks away from something, walks away from an aspect of themselves, a major aspect, or, maybe you couldn't trust them, or they didn't want to share with you, right? But there is a unity here, and we have that. And we see trust twice, and surrender and restoration. And that's what the Hangman can be, right here. In this reading, this is trusting. It's surrendering. And, he's in the upright, though. That's really interesting, right? He is. Something's already been, like, surrendered here. 8 of Cups, moving on from something not fulfilling, or something not inspiring, or even the way we listen to ourselves that can uninspire us about things, right? Yeah, we can talk ourselves out of things. Hopefully you guys aren't doing that anymore, right? No. Yeah, it's kind of the worst, right? And the King of Pentacles sitting in the crossing energy with the King of Wands. This could be you and this person, Sagittarius. Let me get a card on that. And we have the Empress with it. Yeah, this is definitely about love, the Lovers and the Empress. The King of Wands is most likely you. Could be another fire sign. And in the past, there's a recognition here that somebody, or that you knew this person was your wish, like the best one, the one I really want, right? Yeah. And no ifs, ands, or buts. The Magician is the mindset. And this is somebody who has taken their power back. And how have they done that? They've done that by trusting in the universe. Somebody went through an awakening here, most likely. Maybe they're going through it now, but when we see trust so much and surrender, that's an awakening. So this Hanged Man can be an awakening as well. Yeah, it can be an enlightenment, an epiphany, after, kind of somebody looks around a lot and They could be looking, just looking at themselves, looking at maybe really studying their own psychology. I don't mean their own, for Psych 101 over at the college. No, I mean your own psychology and how you move in the world and drive yourself, right? And so something's left behind here. It could be a major aspect of somebody. It could be because this card of enlightenment, the hangman, is next to the sun. So I feel like somebody has major clarity here. I feel like they do. And we'll get a card on that magician. And what do we have here? The death card with it. It's a transformation. This is the mindset. I have the power now. Somebody has the power. Because they've transformed. All right. The moon card sitting in the past with the 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, so there, with the 8 of Cups right here, somebody could have walked away from something physical because here's the 9 of Pentacles. That's a physical. It has to do with the physical. Not entirely, but, Pentacles are. It also has to do with your values, which are not really, they're not really physical, right? No, they're more psychological and, spiritual as well, if depending, right? And the moon is here. There's like this is emotional. And because somebody has left something here, the hangman with the emperor. All right, I'm surrendering and it's restoring my life. I'm creating stability now. I'm taking control of my life, the emperor and the magician, and this is creating inner stability. Yes, and yeah. And so the sun is in the environment. I'm going to leave it there. I have all these supporting cards. The Queen of Swords is the hopes and fears, right? Like if you're hoping to be the Queen of Swords, this is like, you hope that your discernment is correct. You could be hoping to like kind of trust your wisdom. She's supposed to be the wise one, right? She would be like the lawyer. She could even be the housewife who is so very intelligent and, has a great life. She could be an accountant. She could be anything, really. A college professor, but she's very intelligent. And so if the hopes and fears are here with that, this could be, I hope I'm right, about basically about trusting and letting go. Because there's a surrender here and letting go. And that's what these eclipses have been about. They really have. It's about letting go either of an aspect of yourself or past wounds, childhood, or, exes, wounds from exes. It's all about that. That's exactly what it is with the Pisces and the Virgo eclipses, because that is the health axis. Yeah. And 7 of Wands is with it. Yeah. So this person, Sagittarius, could think that you're overwhelmed or that you're not going to trust them and that you're not going to behave calmly, possibly. So, we come into the reading like that. So maybe that's true. And maybe they have wronged you. It's a possibility. Definitely that is not showing up here. The 10 of Wands is in the potential outcome, but it means letting something go that's heavy. It does. And the 7 of Swords is with it. This is some type of, I believe, of this person could have lied to you and that has weighed heavily on them. And this can be them also, possibly this can be about a plan about walking away from somebody. But I feel like it's more like this person was probably, a little shady kind of, or you know what I mean? Like they weren't always honest and things like that. But we're going to see how they are in the members' content. We're going to check out their energy. And yeah, I'm going to be uploading that right after this one. Thanks so much for joining me, you guys. If you want to get a reading, they're fun. They are. And check out the description box. Please like, share, and subscribe. It always helps me with the YouTube algorithm so I can keep bringing these to you. Yeah, thanks so much.